Hey guys, so today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to show you plants that I don't really show you. I'm currently in the process of, downsizing a little bit just because I have to propagate a lot of these plants. While I was going through all these plants, I just thought these plants deserve the spotlight for once. Okay, so the first one, we go way back. I got this plant 2.5 years ago, and at the time, I was very excited because no one ever talked about it. To this day, still no one talks about this plant, but it is the Rhaphidophora Pertusa. Controversial opinion, y'all. I have never really been a fan of the Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. I did own one at one point and I had it for about a year or two, but I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. The Pertusa, however, has larger leaves, it has the fenestration, and overall, to me, it's more of an impressive plant. Here's a clip of me, unveiling it. This was 2.5 years ago. I think this was April 2020. And yeah, honestly, guys, this plant grows like a weed. I first transferred this into LECA, just kept propagating it. I gave a few cuttings to my mom. Hers is not doing great. So she kind of was living against the wall. So like this wire shelf over here, she was at the very back and she reached the ceiling. I guess I'll just grab her. She's in my living room because I do have to propagate her. She's too tall. I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to prevent it from snapping. Guys, I don't know if y'all can see me. So I'm gonna stand back. She is in LECA still, in this small little pot, and you could see a weed. So this top part, I am so impressed with how it looks. I don't know, I'm so far back I can't even see what y'all are seeing. But look at these leaves. I'm sorry, but this is like more impressive than the tetrasperma. Oh. Okay guys, it like totally broke. So I'm unfortunately gonna have to cut this. It just broke now. Oh my God, it just broke, guys. Look at this, oh my God. Oh my gosh, okay, hold on. No, okay, wow, tragedy strikes. Okay, I was just gonna say, you could see that she started off as like a chunk. Then she started growing from this node, and then she was growing, and then there was another node, and now it broke off. So she was living in this small little thing of LECA, that gigantic plant. So I'm actually very impressed. Okay, wow, guys. Seriously, I love this plant so much. You could see like at the bottom here, there's some leaves that have more fenestrations than others, some with none. Wow, I'm actually kind of sad. I could like put it around my neck. Like this was such a huge plant. Okay, I don't understand why people are not talking about this plant at all. Maybe people don't know about it. Look at, I don't know, like these leaves, they're just so pretty. Like I can't, and like these fenestrate more than this. Does anyone else own this plant? Because I'm in love with it. Obviously tragedy that this, this whole plant just like broke off, but like, wow, there's also a mess on the ground. Oh my God. But yeah, the first plant here is the Rhaphidophora Pertusa. Okay guys, look at this. You can't even see the bottom, but like, look how long, look how long it is. I'm so sad. Okay, I'm gonna chop her up after, and we're just gonna propagate her and start from the beginning. Okay, so the second one is a Philodendron. It was one that I was obsessed with when I got it, and I'm not sure how long ago I got it, but I think it was maybe 2 years ago, but it is the Philodendron 69686. So right now she doesn't look the best, but I mean, I love when these leaves are mature. Obviously this one is not like mature, but like the leaf shape, I don't know, they're just so pretty. I originally had this plant in LECA, and do you know what? I still prefer her in LECA. I have her in an aeroid mix currently, and I just found that it grew a lot slower. And yeah, maybe my mix was a little bit too dense for it. I have since repotted it with a lot of perlite, a lot of bark, a lot of pumice. So I'll just grab her. She's gonna hit the elbow, y'all. Okay, so here she is. I think when I transferred her from LECA to here, I think I might have just air layered the top cutting. I'm not sure if this leaf is just getting too much light right now because she is up against my south facing window, but I kind of believe it's a combination of maybe too much light, she was pushing out a flower, which I cut off. But once she started pushing out that flower, she started to discolor a little bit. And on top of that, I did, you know, underwater her. I don't water this plant a lot. She's definitely happier now because you can see at the bottom here, look at that. But yeah, I don't know. People don't talk about this plant. I personally love this plant. I'm touching the cataphyll and there is a new leaf developing, so that's very exciting. But yeah, the second plant is the Philodendron 69686. Okay, so the third plant is the Monstera Siltepecana. Another plant I think I got 2 years ago. And I'm obsessed, and still to this day, I'm super obsessed with the pattern on the leaves. I didn't know this when I got it, but these leaves fenestrate once they, you know, feel attached to something and they're climbing up like a pole or a plank or a tree. And so at the time, I just put it up against a cocoa plank. And finally, she did push out 2 leaves with fenestration. And I was so excited. So shortly after that, just because she was kind of getting a little leggy, a little tall, I decided to propagate her in water in single leaf cuttings. And once she pushed out some roots, I put her into an aerated mix. So I think this picture is from 3 months ago. She's more of like a bush right now, but I do plan to let her climb. I'm probably gonna repot her, but I just love how full she looks right now. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my gosh, again, the leaves. I love the pattern on the leaves. I'm really excited to put this up a moss pole. I think that's the plan. I've had more luck with moss poles recently, so I think I'm gonna try it again. So initially when I propagated the plant, I had her relatively close. I wanna say she was getting probably between medium to bright indirect light. So I think 500 to 1,000 foot candles just in the beginning. What I have found with this plant is that they hate high light. A lot of the leaves burned for me and it was like a nightmare. Currently, this plant lives, I don't know if y'all can see. Can y'all see future Kevin zoom in? She lives right here at the bottom. There is a grow light up here. Just because I'm curious, I haven't actually checked how many foot candles it's getting under here. Literally nothing. 50 to 100. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys prefer when these trail or like when they're compact like this, or do you prefer, you know, seeing them with those fenestrations and, you know, them maturing? Because I don't know, it looks so good right now, but I do want it to, you know, develop fenestrations again. Oh my gosh, she's actually adorable. Okay, so the third plant is the Monstera Siltepecana. Okay, so the third one is an orchid, and it's an orchid that I haven't shown you guys ever, I don't think. This is such a cute orchid. If y'all love the Phalaenopsis mini mark, this is like a pinker, like more out there bloom. But they're very small and they're very cute and they're gorgeous. The fourth plant is the Phalaenopsis Looseberry Trinity, I think. So I got this orchid about 3 months ago. She wasn't in spike yet, so here's a clip. You know, she just looks like a regular Phalaenopsis. She hasn't finished blooming, but she is so adorable, guys. Okay, look at these flowers. It's so cute. Look at how adorable. Are you kidding? The thing that's shocking to me, like, why are the petals so extra? Like, they're so frilly. I don't know if that's the right word. I love like the reddish orangey centers. They have this like really pleasant like floral smell, and it's not strong. It's just so light floral and just like, it's just great. So I was really excited because there's actually 2 different spikes. So these 2 just came out at the same time. It's just, look how tiny it is, guys. And she still has more buds, you know, that are gonna open. I want to say I first saw the first bloom a week or 2 ago. I'm not sure. Okay, another wild thing about this orchid, I might be wrong because you know me, I'm not an expert, but I got this from Roehampton Orchids. On the same plant, they could have flowers that look like this. So currently mine has flowers that look like that. On the same plant, I'm just on their website, guys. Look, there's some that have the non-frilly petals and some with the frill. Like, I think they could exist on the same plant. I don't know. Like, look at that. It's so like cute. She's dry. You could see in the the leaves are so dry. I still have her in the same pot. Love these pots, by the way. Good aeration. And she's in moss. She's dry. Do you hear the crispiness? What I find when I have orchids in sphagnum moss, they can take an underwatering like now. But if you dry it out too much, the roots turn silver, and then once you water and keep them wet, they rot. So when it's in a state like this, I just put a little bit of water or nutrient solution in this container just so I can bottom water it. And I mean, it seems like she's happy, guys. Like, she is so pretty. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know this existed, and like, I'm starting to like fall in love with smaller Phalaenopsis blooms because they're so cute. Like I said, the mini mark, I'll put a picture here. Look at how cute the blooms are. I just love how, you know, the orange is so bright compared to like the white petals. But yeah, the fourth plant is the Phalaenopsis looseberry Trinity. Okay, the last plant is a Syndaxes, and currently it's the only Syndaxes that I have in my collection. I might be wrong, but I bought this as a Scindapsus Exotica, but I kind of don't think it's one. That is the main reason why I bought it, because when I saw that it was an Exotica, I was like, I don't think it is. The leaves aren't satin at all. They're more matte, like the Scindapsus jade. But let's just say the fifth plant is a species of Syndaxes. I'm definitely going to propagate her, but she's a single vine just climbing up a cococoir plank. Here she is. So let me show you the newer leaves. I don't know. Does this look like an Exotica? I want to show you. Like, when you look close, this is pretty much, like, do you see the shininess? It's like a Syndaxus jade, but with silver. Because you know how the Exotica has like, it's not fuzzy, but it's like, it's not velvet either, but it's like fuzzy. I don't know. Yeah, so here are the leaves, guys. What do you think? Do you think this is a Exotica? I know the amount of light you give it impacts it, and to be honest, this plant is probably getting low to medium light, and that's why it probably has more green. When I got it though, you can see this leaf is very matte, not fuzzy at all, lots of silver. I think it's because it had a lot of light in the beginning. I'm still in love with the pattern. It's funny because like, I don't like the Exotica because of the furriness. And because this has, you know, a matte texture with the silver, I'm in love. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think it's a different kind of species of Exotica maybe? I don't know. And I'm gonna have to chop her up. The plan for now, I think I'm gonna propagate her and put her into LECA. But yeah, the last plant is the Scindapsus species Exotica. I don't know. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Thank you guys for all the support. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, I've just been gone from like posting anything from Instagram and YouTube because I've been kind of going through this weird transition in my life. It's not necessarily bad, but there's a lot of stress, anxiety, but also like happiness and excitement. So, you know, anytime there's just a lot of emotions just clustered together in my mind, like I just need to, you know, find time to relax just to kind of like not overwhelm myself with all those emotions anyhow. So I've been finding time to relax, and I'm trying not to stress a lot about that, but everything's okay. Thank you for all the kind messages again. And yeah, I'm trying to downsize a little bit just because there are some beauties that I really want to propagate, and obviously in order to do that, I need to get rid of some plants. I'm almost done, so I see there's a lot of pockets of spaces where I could put like new little plant babies, so that's also exciting. Yeah, let me know what you thought about all these plants. I am planning to post a little bit more this month, and yeah, if you've made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!